Hello everyone, it is Sunday, May 7th of 23. Sunday means Kitty gets her wet food. Kitty got her wet food. Kitty gets her wet food on Sundays. Sunday also means that Scott is cooking. And what is Scott cooking? Well, Scott's using the Foreman. Foreman hasn't been out in a while. I know that because it cleaned a bit of a dust off of it. But the idea is that, so I got these brats at Woodman's, I don't know, months ago. Had to be months ago that I got the brats. I'm gonna tilt that up a little bit, and actually that'll work. I got these brats like months ago, and I just haven't cooked them. They've been sitting in the freezer. They've been sitting in the freezer for a very, very, very long time. I don't know how long. That's how long it's been. It can't be more than a year because I haven't lived here more than a year yet. That's next month. Just gonna try to keep an eye on these. Oh yeah, those are getting some nice marks. This is the closest thing I have to a grill because, unfortunately, in apartment living in Wisconsin, unless you have a place that has an outdoor spot, or you have a first floor apartment, you kind of give up the grill. My old grill, it's actually one that I bought my dad 12 years ago? 11 years ago? It was right after I moved back home. I was working at Sears, and it was a combination, one side gas, one side charcoal. So it's a combination grill. And Dad loved that thing. Dad used that thing so much. And it was still going. We tried to break that thing so many times. I'm going to go ahead and rotate you guys. You're nowhere near done. Rotation, rotation, and rotation. You gotta flip them so you get the nice even the nice even grill marks. But anyway, yeah, when Dad died, I used the grill a couple of times after he died, and then I moved here, and the grill couldn't come with. So I had a friend, Coach, who was like, "I'll take the grill." I was like, "Sure, it's yours. If you can get it out of here, it is all yours." He actually helped me move, and that same day we moved the grill, and I said, "That grill is yours to take home. Take it, get it out of my house." He did. So, got that taken care of. He has christened it the RMS Elsner, which is hilarious because RMS, I understand, is Royal Majesty Service, but it's also Randy, Mary, Scott. The three of us. The three of us. So, love that. But, I'm stuck with the Foreman. It's fine. It works for what I need it for right now. The alternative that I have is going to a friend's house that has a grill or find a park and then get all the stuff for it and everything. I don't have like charcoal at the ready. I need to go get it, which is fine. I could go do that. I also don't know where the nearest park is. And going to a park right now would be beautiful because it's 80 outside right now. Is it 80? It's a 79. Hold on. Hold on. No. Excuse me. Come on, stupid phone. Yeah, that says 80 now. Yep, that says 80 degrees right there. So this is what has happened with Wisconsin spring, at least down here for a while. Is that what would happen is we will have winter, 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 and then the big snow on in mid to late April, and then like 2 weeks later, it's summer. It's summer outside right now. Now, it's not going to be full-on summer. Like we had that, I think, a few years ago, 2018. I remember that one because I had to actually go to trivia in the snowstorm, like a month after I started work at my current hotel, and it snowed like 8 inches that day. It was a lot of goddamn snow. And then I still had to go do trivia that night and then go back to Sun Prairie, to what is now the old place. Mom was still around back then. And I remember, oh, look at that. Plasma's doing a monthly vlog. I like it. But then, yeah, I think a couple weeks later, it was 80s. And it was a hot damn summer, and it stayed hot the rest of the summer. And I mean hot. Damn hot. These brats need a little more time. I always forget how long it is to cook brats. Especially when it's not on a legit grill. Speaking of, I mean, Sheboygan's good, but you also get the Johnsonvilles. Hashtag not sponsored. Always get the beer bratwurst. Or boil them in beer yourself. I'm not a big beer fan, but beer on bratwursts? Oh, hell yeah. It's a Bavarian sausage. I'm pretty sure it's a Bavarian sausage. You want to make sure you can eat the goddamn thing appropriately. Have yourself some beer along with it. I have no beer in my house. The closest I have is Bot Dew. And I have some of this. I made some healthy decisions last night. That should be good, right? I have myself some cranberries juice, which is supposed to be heart healthy. And heart healthy is good, because we know the heart disease runs in the family. Best before, okay, I gotta drink this before my birthday. And yes, there's a lot of other things that I need to be heart healthy as well. But I'll go ahead and flip these over. I don't think flipping them over is going to matter too much. Flipping them on the side, though, that might work. It's been a while since I actually cooked brats, so it's been a long while since I actually cooked bratwurst. So I may have forgotten what a good bratwurst is supposed to look like. I know those are definitely still too light. Now, last night I went to bed about 2, which for a weekend is it's actually early for me for a weekend. I ended up not going online at all last night, which is fine. I was nothing wrong with it. I just What? What? What do you want? Huh? You trying to nibble at more of your food? I learned she always goes back to get more. And when there's just like little crumbs left, she'll stop going for it. But I went to bed last night and it was hard to get to sleep. I was warm about the whole time. I had my fan going too, which I think I may need to get the smaller table for the fan. But on top of that, yeah, I just couldn't, when I fell asleep, I couldn't stay asleep. Oh my god, I had the weirdest fucking dream last night. I was outside and there was a commotion around a vehicle, and we were like, I think it might have been at the hotel. I couldn't tell where I was. But it was a vehicle that I didn't know, and I heard glass break, crack. And we'd rescued these 3 kitties from the car, but that wasn't it. I had to immediately call 911 because there was a person inside the car and they were gone. We had to call emergency services. Like, we were pretty sure they were gone, but we had to call someone to check it. And it reminded me a lot of what happened last year in March, which had nothing to do with kitties. It had to do with more with Dad. But that was more of a, I knew, but I still had to make the call. Man, that's weird. Weird shit, man. So yeah, I'm gonna make me some lunch. I've got rehearsal tonight with Jazz Ahead, 7 o'clock. I got a couple of things coming in for my coworkers. Little, like, you know that little circle thing you guys saw me flip to vacation. A couple of my coworkers that were in my office as well. They also wanted those. Oh yeah. These is cooking. So yeah, they wanted those as well, so I ordered a couple, and they're coming today. And I'm gonna stop into the office real quick and install those. Probably around 6 is my guess, or it'll be later. I do want to get outside and enjoy some of this today. Excuse me. I would have gotten a big old glass of cranberry juice, but I think this early in the day, probably not a good idea. Oh yeah, you guys are going. You flip. Oh, yeah, that looks good. Actually, I'm gonna flip you again. You look like you need some more color on the other side. Using the little tongs today because I don't need the big long tongs. I mean, these are great and all. These are great and all, but I only need these today. These actually, I think these were Dad's. I'm pretty sure Dad stole these from a place he worked at, which no longer exists. What in the fuck is that? I can get out of here. Dad worked at a place called York Steakhouse, which was a kind of quick service steak place. And Dad he loved those metal tongs that he got, that he used at work so much he stole them. Pretty sure he stole them. I don't think those are from York because that was like 40 years ago plus. Closer to 45 actually. And he would decorate his tongs like with electrical tape, like 4th of July, red, white, and blue around the tongs, man. Not on the grippy part. You need that. That's good shit. Anyway, I'm gonna stop this here for a second. We'll talk later. All right, cooking done. Look at those bratwurst. Hell yeah. So I think I might have found out why I was not sleeping very well last night while it was being too hot. Because it's been too hot in my damn house. Because you see, that says 78 degrees. I have my AC set to 72. And my AC, I mean, that's it right there. That's my AC unit. So I might have to put the kitchen table, or the dining room table, that right there. I might have to put that back to, I had it a long ways instead of that way, just to kind of get the air out of here. Yeah, it's warm in here. That is the problem, by the way, with, holy fuck, that's a long vlog. Steven, I might skip this one. I've been watching Steven's, I've been, again, going on the journey. I'm on December of 2013. I am 4 years in now. So that's good. I've been doing this for a couple months, I think. We're actually committed to starting the journey. And yeah, I'm on December 10th, and it's a 70-minute video talking about network and content ID changes from 2013. I hope you're okay if I skip this one, Steven, because I think some of these don't matter as much anymore. Alright, let's cool the place down and see what comes up the rest of the day. Look what I found. I found a kitty. I found a kitty. Is kitty baby? Is that what it is? Is kitty baby? Yeah? 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 Does kitty want to run away? Or does kitty just want to watch the camera? Want to block the camera? Good. I'm so glad I got that on camera. Back from jazz rehearsal and putting those things on my co-workers' doors. That's all set up and ready to go. It's been a good day. I made fucking 15 brats. I have eaten a total of 3 today, which is good. It's actually good because I have food for the week for either lunches or dinners. So yeah, probably more lunches than dinners. Anyway, it's been a good Sunday. Even though I probably didn't get as much done as I wanted to, but I feel like I got enough accomplished to where I can go, okay, I'm at a good point right now. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, we'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.